personally and in your business life, what are the tools and tactics that you use to build relationships? I'm curious about that.
This one might surprise you. I'm going to give you three. First one, I have to contribute to my mother. And the context in which she brought it up was dating and dating attractive women and just a dating process. But she basically said, unexpected gifts at unexpected times. Mm-hmm. And that's something I do often, which is you talk to a relationship. It could be a client, it could be an investor, it could be a partner, board member, whatever. And they mention something, right? So one of my clients mentions, we vacationed at a really nice resort, and she mentioned that they'd never been. So I found one of the best travel guides for that destination that we were big fans of. And I wrote a personal handwritten note and I sent her the book. And I said, here, and I highlighted and I earmarked some pages, and here's some things you want to check out. And Jeff, you might as well thought I'd bought her a mansion, because she was so grateful. Yeah. And the book cost me, I think, $20, right? It reiterates, it's never the price of it. It's always the thoughtfulness.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
And just like that, how many emails do you get a day? A couple hundred. How many emails do we send out? Probably the same number. Yet, how many personal handwritten notes do you get a day? How many do we send out? So I still send out personal handwritten notes, right? And the rule of three with those is, she should send it within 3 days of having met someone. Shouldn't take you more than 3 minutes. Shouldn't be longer than 3 sentences. Nobody wants War and Peace in a handwritten note, right? Mm-hmm. So, and by the way, I put a stamp on them. And for your younger audience, stamps are these little square things we put on envelopes and we ship things off to people. And right, so those work really well. And then on the digital front, I'm an avid LinkedIn fan and user. I think I was user number 3,000. Now they've got several hundred million users. But it's not going to replace, and you and I talked about this earlier, it's not going to replace you and I meeting in person. But those tools allow us to get in touch, do our due diligence, stay in touch, add value. We have I can rattle off several others. We have a private community called the Nour Forum. I use a app called Circle Back, which matches your contacts on your smartphone with the contact details on their social media, and it allows you to sync and update the two. So there's a handful of things, that a lot of tools that I use, but the most impactful ones are the highly personal ones. The most impactful ones are the ones you were very intentional about, and it really helps you set yourself apart from everybody else.